Hey guys, what's up? This is a Prelims focus news discussion of 23rd of August 2017. So let's discuss the very first news, guys. It is about project Varshadhari. This project has been continued in Karnataka. And what is this project about? Project is about the cloud seeding experiment. So what is cloud seeding, guys? Let's see. In this phenomena, cloud seeding from aeroplane or helicopter, what is done is there is spraying of silver iodide or silver sodium chloride or potassium chloride into the atmosphere, and what it does is it condensates the water particles. And when the water particles condensate, what happens is the earlier water particles whose size was very small, they condense to make bigger size. And when the size increases, what happens is it falls down in the form of rain. So cloud seeding is basically a experiment which is carried out for the production of rain in that region, right? So this project Varshadhari is the cloud seeding project only, which is being carried out in Karnataka, right? So this was about this very project. Next is about Indian Council of Historical Research, guys. See, this was the news because the employees of Indian Council of Historical Research were in strike because they were telling that until and unless 7th pay commission is being implied in our institution also, we will be in strike. So let's see a bit about it, though we have already discussed about it, but again we'll discuss. It is an autonomous body of the Ministry of Human Resource Development. And what is the aim of it, guys? The aim of it is to provide financial assistance to the historians and directions to the research scholars in their multifarious topics in historical research. Now see, what happens is historians and various historical related research scholars are included in the researching activities in historical areas, right? So the output ratio in history is very less, right? Because history is all about perception, right? So I mean, to an extent history is about the facts also, but more or less it is about the perception. So the output ratios, since the output ratio is very small, so there is no institution to fund them, right? So that's why this institution is funding them. So let's see, the source of fund from here comes from the government itself and from philanthropic institutes also. If they at all want to give to donate to this institute, they can donate it, right? Next is about now passport sans police verification. Means a passport don't require police verification. The police will verify the things, the passport data through the CCTNS portal, that is crime and criminal tracking network and system portal, right? So this was done to minimize the contact of general people with the police and reduce the time for getting the transport. So this was about this passport verification program. Next is, guys, 2 new earthworm species has been found in Kerala. Their name is Dravida Polydivate. What is his name? I don't know, like and this both names are there, guys. So just remember that 2 earth species have been found in Kerala, and that is in Western Ghats. So because the question will come like that only, that recently 2 earthworm species has been found in which region, right? So they will ask this kind of questions only. Next is about, guys, the world's smallest surgical robot has been created, and the name of that robot is Varshadhari, right? It is being created by UK scientists. So let's see this robot first. See, this kind of robot is this, right? So what it does is it is a controlled by surgeon as a console guided by a 3D screen in the operating theater. Means it is totally a it works like a human arm. Basically it is kind of robot which works like a human arm, and it is basically controlled by surgeon through a 3D screen in the operating theater. Means surgeon will himself not directly do the operation activities, but the operation activities will be done by this robot directly because it works like human arm. Can you see this picture? They are working like human arm. In fact, the few of the features of this robot is that it can detect resistance to make sure that the right amount of force is applied to the body wherever the operation is being carried out. So it is basically a very good invention in the field of science. So let's see the future development. We'll see, later see that. But the next question is ICMR inks deal to promote vaccine development. Guys, Indian Council of Medical Research has signed an MOU with the International Vaccine Institute. Now, what is International Vaccine Institute? We'll discuss in below only. So for the collaboration on vaccine research and development. See, India is a country where the health indicators are very poor. Health indicator in the sense, child mortality rate, maternal mortality rate. So these kind of rates are very poor. That's why to deal with these, so that to increase the this vaccine application to basically children's, they have signed this MOU with International Vaccine Organization, right? And for which the Indian government will supply 3.2 crore annually to this organization. So let's see about this, guys. It has been set up in 1997, which was the initiative of UNDP, and under means the headquarter of this International Vaccine Institute is in Seoul, that is in South Korea. And what is the aim of it? It is an international organization which is developing and introducing new and improved vaccines, and the same aim of the same aim, that is the developing and introduction of new and improved vaccine, is the aim of Indian government also. That's why Indian government has coordinated with this institute, right? And also the aim is to protect the people, especially children, against deadly infectious diseases. Next is Champions of the Change. Those guys, this is basically an initiative which is organized by Niti Aayog. We have already discussed about it, but again we will discuss. See, under this, very big government officials, including the prime ministers, have attended this meeting, and this has been accompanied by different young entrepreneurs and CEOs in India, right? So under this meeting, what has happened is, like, CEOs has given the presentation to PM on different themes, like Make in India, how to double the farmers' income, how to make world-class infrastructure in Indian cities, how to make the Indian cities the cities of tomorrow, how to reform the financial sector, and overall make India a new India by 2022. So under this, they have said that it will be a G2B partnership, that is government to business partnership. So these are kind of keywords which we should remember, because this might come in handy in your prelims paper, right? So we just have to remember it. Now the government has kept few examples also to motivate these young CEOs and entrepreneurs. What are these examples? They have asked these entrepreneurs to convert waste to wealth, right? Because in many sectors our waste are producing, but that is not being created into wealth. So they are urging that to open some sort of recycling plant, so that the waste will get converted into the commercial value in future. And it will not only convert into commercial value, because it is being processed, so many section of people will get employment in this sector also. All right. And next example government has given is of government e-marketplace. You just know about it. If you don't know about it, just Google it, guys. So through government e-market initiative, government has included the small traders. They have connected directly with the government. Government is directly procuring their a material. All right. So this was about these two examples which government has put forth in this Champions of Change initiative that has been organized by Niti Aayog. All right. Next is about Financial Stability and Development Council. It was in news, guys. Let's see a bit about the fact about Financial Stability and Development Council. It is chaired by Union Finance Ministers, and members are, you can read it here, guys. It is a huge list. So what is the aim of it? This council to deal with financial stability of India, right? What are the steps needed to stabilize the Indian financial sector, right? And how to increase financial literacy, financial inclusion at macro prudential level, right? So overall the aim of it to stabilize the financial situation that is prevailing in India, and what are the steps needed to do so. So these the heads of these institutions will be deciding that, right? So this was about it. Next is Mentor India campaign. This is the campaign being organized by Niti Aayog, है ना? And what is the aim under this Mentor India campaign? Under this, leaders will be engaged to guide and mentor students who are working in Atal Tinkering Lab. Now what is Atal Tinkering Lab? We will see in next slide. But since students are working there, so they need some sort of guidance, right? So big leaders, right? So leaders will be included with them to guide them, right? So it is aimed basically at maximizing the impact of Atal Tinkering Lab, the objective for which Atal Tinkering Lab has been set up to achieve that objective, this Mentor India campaign has been launched, and few more aims are there to engage leaders who will nurture and guide students in Atal Tinkering Labs. Mentors are expected to be enablers rather than instructor. Means rather than just an instructor, these guides will be acting as enablers also, because they will enable few sort of instruments, few sort of data, whatever these new students are they want in Atal Tinkering Lab for the completion of their project on which they are working in these labs, right? So about this Atal Tinkering Lab, they are dedicated workspaces where the students from class 6 to 12 are learning their innovative skills, and it also aims to develop ideas that will go on to transform India. And the labs are powered to acquaint students with state-of-art equipments. The art of equipments which is being kept in these kind of labs are very much sophisticated, and they are like 3D printers, robot and electronic development tools, Internet of Things, sensors, etc. Right? So this is about Atal Tinkering Lab. And also one more fact was given about Atal Innovation Mission, guys. So you can read about it, and it is basically a Niti Aayog's initiative, this Atal Innovation Mission, which is among the flagship program of the government of India, and the aim is to promote the innovation and entrepreneurship in the country, to set up Atal Tinkering Labs across the country. All right, so this was all about today's news, and few news I might have left from the Hindu part, so I'll cover those sections tomorrow for sure. Don't panic that I won't be uploading it. I'll uploading it for sure, guys. And okay guys, I'm in a bit hurry, so what I'll do is, like, those whosoever are listening my daily answer writing discussion, so for them guys, like, I might not, if I return to home by evening, so I will be uploading that by night for sure. But if I don't return, I might upload it tomorrow, right? So okay guys, so we'll meet in next class. Till then, bye bye, take care, and thank you for listening to me, guys. Thank you very much. And if at all you have not subscribed to the channel, you can subscribe it. And if you want to get the notifications at the earliest whenever I upload these videos in YouTube, so what you can do is you can press this bell icon which is situated in a mobile app, right? So you'll be getting the informations as soon as I upload these all sorts of videos. All right, so guys, thank you very much for discussing, guys. Thank you.